Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Maxwell Miller, and today we have a very special guest in the studio. It's Andy. Hey, Andy.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
So this week, Andy, we're making Pokeballs out of these clear plastic balls here. Now, Andy, you're really into Pokemon, right?
I am.
Yeah. And I hear that, you know, everybody likes to be good at things, right? But you want to be tops. You want to be the very best.
Yes, the best that ever was.
Yeah.
To catch them.
Yeah.
That's my real test.
That's your test.
It is.
See, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
But what would you say is like your motivation? Why do you want to do this, Andy?
To train them. That's my cause.
That's to train them is your cause.
Yes.
I see. That's really interesting.
And here's the thing about Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
There's over 800 now.
So it's really difficult.
It is really difficult, but
you know what they say.
you have to catch them all.
You gotta catch them all.
You gotta catch them all. Pokemon.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. So we're going to be using these clear plastic balls. This is 3.15 inches or 80 millimeters. There you go, Andy. These are usually used, I think, for ornaments?
Yeah.
Christmas ornaments? Probably.
Probably.
Does it say on it?
Yeah, it says clear ball ornament.
There you have it. Actually, here, why don't you open that? Screw drive it. Oh. We're going to be making a few of them. I think 3.
At least 3.
At least, I mean, at most 3.
At most.
That's how many we have here. I think I'm going to start with cutting this off.
Yeah. Do you have...
Yes, I do.
an industrial, like, concrete slicer?
I have a Dremel.
Close enough.
Okay. I guess if you're going to do that, I'm going to use just some regular cutters and then some sandpaper.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do without power tools because I am a power tool. Andy.
All right.
Andy! Where are your safety glasses?
Right.
Hold on. Jeez.
Oh, okay. There we go.
You're gonna lose those eyes.
I gotta shoot my eye out. I gotta poke my eye out with these safety goggles. That's what's gonna happen. Now I can't see.
That's for safety. That's
I cut a little too close there. As Lando Calrissian once said, too close.
When did he say that?
He said it in Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. As they were flying away.
As they were flying through the second Death Star, which by the way is huge. It's gigantic compared to the original Death Star.
So it's not just like they had poor design.
No, they built 2. It was clear that they were building 2 at the same time. So they were
building. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Fun facts with Max and Andy.
Yes. Something that large would have taken a really long time to build. Decades.
It's true.
So they were building 2 at once with Galen Erso's plans.
Galen Erso, man. Rogue One. Star Wars story. The next thing we're doing, we're going to sand... I'm sanding the outside because I'm going to paint the outside. You're doing the inside?
Yes.
That way you kind of get the gloss on the outside. That should work. You look like a bartender who's like an Old West bartender.
Yeah. What can I get?
one Pokeball, please.
We have sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla?
Yeah.
Have you ever had sarsaparilla?
I have not.
I have not either. It sounds real stupid. It sounds like a stupid person's drink.
I don't even know what's in sarsaparilla.
If any of you drink sarsaparilla soda, leave a mean comment down below.
And like, comment, and subscribe.
Those things.
So I'm running into a challenge here.
What's that?
It doesn't reach all the way down.
Hilarious. Yeah, whatever. We can cut it, like if you want to.
Well, I don't want to ruin the integrity of this valuable piece of.
Don't worry about that.
Material.
There's no integrity here. Well, I may end up sanding the inside as well. That way I keep that frosted look.
Yeah.
But I wanted a frosted look and then like add the red to it, so I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Experimentation is the stepfather of invention.
Who's the mother?
Necessity?
And who's the real father?
I have no idea. That's the big mystery.
Maury, figure it out. Who's the father? Speaking of like, comment, and subscribe, I'm going back a little bit. Your channel, you have a channel.
Mine is Morley Q, all one word.
Right.
MORLEYQ, letter Q. And I do silly little videos about Skyrim and Legend of Zelda.
Go check it out.
Check it out.
It's the best.
It is empirically the best.
Shown by data
Yes.
to be the best.
From Star Trek.
It's shown by Star Trek's data that it's the best. So I'm making just a regular Pokeball here. What are you making?
I am making the timer ball. You tape off the inside of one half, spray that little black circle, and then paint the redness, red stripy stuff, and then do the rest white, and then put a little mohawk on top.
There you go. So you're painting the inside of yours. I'm painting the outside of mine. But I had a thought. I think I must have seen this somewhere online that somebody just like tried to stretch a balloon over the thing.
Oh yeah.
And it works, but it's dumb. So whoever you are out there, probably on Pinterest, dear person on Pinterest, your ideas are dumb. So it works. It looks decent, except you get a single scratch in there, and boom, Pokeball's ruined. So it's basically you take a balloon and you cut off the end there, and then you stretch it over. If you want to do it, it's not that bad. It's not actually. If you wanted to make a rubberized coating on it, which I will probably do on the other ball that we make, Plastidip. It's a clear way to go. Do Plastidip. Don't do a balloon. That's dumb.
Well,
Dear person on Pinterest, your ideas are dumb.
there's no such thing as a dumb idea until you come up with it.
Yep. What is it? There's no such thing as a dumb question.
There's no such thing as a stupid question.
Yeah. Only stupid people who ask them.
Right, but there is the
Dear person on Pinterest.
The alternative, made famous by that guy with the glasses, is there's no such thing as a stupid question until you ask it.
Great. I'm gonna spray paint. Probably all of this actually, because I need a good base coat so that I can paint on the outside and it won't chip. What have we done, Andy? When we last left our heroes, Andy hadn't painted anything.
No.
And neither had I, actually. So I just did a basic outer coat on these guys, just some spray paint. And now I've put some holes in there so that I can attach them with zip ties. What you got going on?
I've done some painting. I taped up the doodle, the thingy, did the thing.
The doodle.
And I got a brush, dipped it in some paint.
Yeah.
And I painted it on the tape, and then it turns out like that with the stripes.
There you go. That brush that's primo for you. I
Yeah.
think that's where you want
So
to
I
be
might have to
the whole time.
wash that brush.
Yeah.
Wash that brush.
Wash that bush.
Move that.
Hashtag move that brush. Hashtag wash that bus.
Hashtag just stop using hashtags.
Hashtag no more hashtags.
Award-winning commentary.
But Andy, what are you up to?
Well,
over there?
I just finished painting the little black stripe around the equator
Mhm.
of the timer ball.
most of your painting is done though.
Yeah,
right?
most of my painting is done. This is
Yeah.
the upper half.
So I have not really started painting mine, although I have a much easier paint job than you do.
Yes, most of mine was paint.
Mine's just gonna be just white and red. But there's a black line that we're trying to create, and you
Yes,
actually did
I
it.
have the black line.
Yours was successful. Mine has not yet been successful.
No.
We're gonna see. But you just you tape it all off. It's the same like spray painting deal. You do that with spray painting, but because we're looking for paint stoppers. We're looking for crime stoppers.
Yeah, there was a movie called Clock Stoppers. It was a movie about a watch that could stop time.
That's excellent. Did you see? There's a movie called In Time with Justin Timberlake.
I have not seen it, but I have seen like.
Oh boy.
I've seen this.
I should tell you, by the way, like right off the bat, I have not seen this movie. But it has Justin Timberlake in it, and it's called In Time. And they missed their opportunity to call it Just in Time. Come on! It's flawless. It's great.
I actually do know some things about this movie.
Is it called Just in Time?
No,
then it's a mistake of a movie. Put a mean comment below if you hate this movie.
So here's the thing about In Time, sorry,
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake. Olivia Wilde plays his mom.
Yeah.
The idea is that they have solved like aging. Like no one ever ages.
Okay. I was just gonna say she's not old enough to play his mom.
Everyone's like 25 except like Justin Timberlake's like 2 years older than Olivia Wilde. She's
Good.
like 30.
Good job.
She's like 34, whatever. And Amanda Seyfried is in it, and they like made her up to look like Olivia Wilde.
What?
I don't know. It's weird to edit this thing. But the idea is, aging is gone, and everyone is born somehow with clocks on their forearm.
It costs 2 hours. So it's like, there's this pivotal scene. Spoilers. Olivia Wilde comes home in a taxi. And the taxi's like, oh, that'll be 2 hours. And she's like, it's a 2-hour walk. Boom. But she only has like 2 hours left on her stupid wristwatch, a literal wristwatch. So she's walking home, and then Justin Timberlake's coming in, and he's like, Mom, and she's like, I need more time. Like, literally, whatever. And they're like running, and there's this moment where they're running together to try to like, because you can pass time between each other. You can just like, if you cross wrists or some stupid crap, you can running to catch Olivia Wilde. She's running, and she died because she ran out of time. How do you, like, does it kill you? I don't know. Is that not explained? It's not explained. It's just like, you have a set number of hours, you can extend it or reduce it, and there's this like time bank. It makes no
sense.
Welcome to Movie Reviews with Max and Andy. Just in time.
Just in time.
It's great.
So you need to let that dry.
Yeah, I'm continuing here. So I'm going to give it another, at least one layer, and then I have to sand it down, do it again so that it's like smooth and everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do the exact same thing with the bottom of white, and now this is dry, so I can show you too. That's the little button that I made. It's a little nipply.
Little.
From 1 to 10, how nipply would you give it?
At this point,
Yeah.
maybe a 7.
Like, if you're looking into the distance and there's 2 sand dunes and a person on top of each one, that's like an 8.
Yeah. So it would be a person on one and a camel on the other.
Yeah.
That would be a 7.
That's a 7?
That's a 7.
That's just kind of a weird nipple. Anatomy with Max and Andy.
All I need to do is add the little mohawk switch thingy.
Yeah.
That's all I really need to do, except maybe the button. The button's kind of important.
Mine is just not drying for some reason, so I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for it all to dry.
I mean, it might be because
Pretty good, but
it may be because I've been putting water on it.
just a little spritz on it.
Yeah, just
a little
spritzing
spritz
it.
of water.
You know, needs like it. No, that's not.
Andy.
I've been painting the black outline for the button, and I have the button and the other button. Now we're gonna combine them into one button. We're gonna slap it on there, and we're gonna paint the mohawk for the timer ball, and then the timer ball will be done.
That's nice.
So here are the results of this week's build, but we're not quite done. So be sure to join Andy and I next week when we finish off the internals of our Pokeballs.
The ball is finished.
So we got the timer ball done. That one doesn't open, so we can't do the internals on that. But we will have 2 others that do open. We'll do the internals next week. Thanks for being here in the studio, Andy. I had a great time. I can't wait for next week. It's a lot of fun.
Neither can I.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you next week. Say goodbye, Andy.
Goodbye, Andy.